And welcome back, everybody, for another episode of Fatty Skips. So, went for the side view this time to really get a look at that belly. And what a belly it is. Look at those love handles. Oh yeah. So cool. So, bit of a different setup this time. I was at my cousin's house because went to funeral, didn't I? And it was a good funeral. Everyone said some nice stuff, and yeah, you know, the funeral directors were shocked. No, I don't think they were shocked. They were just like, "Oh, that was more like a wake than a funeral," because we just sort of told stories and we didn't have any religious stuff really going on. But yeah, and then I did this. I made my cousin do some skipping. She's just off screen. Because I just thought that'd be better, wouldn't it? Do some skipping, get rid of some sort of feelings and get some energy. And then absolutely not get wasted. Just get wasted. So, just say about the board while I'm not on the board. So I didn't want the board wasn't very long, and I just didn't want the rope slapping the floor because he didn't really have anywhere that was close by that we could do some skipping. And I'm wearing different trainers because the other trainers have got a bigger sole on them, and yeah, I thought I was tripping over them. So realise, so this is Pinky. I'm using Pinky now, and my cousin's got a speed rope, which is like a thin wire rope, but that was too short. And then we were using a leather one, like my leather one, and it's too short. So I think the ideal length for me, because this one's a little bit shorter because it's snapped now, but I ordered another one, which is I've not used it yet. I should be using it tonight, but it's mint. Looks great. It's got like a steel cable, plastic coating, nice thick handles like the leather one with ball bearings and that. So, oh, look at me go. It's so funny if you just look at my feet and you're like, oh, this is probably someone who's relatively slim. Boom! Look at the belly. And the chin. Look at that chin. Oh my god. I'm sorry to anyone who is shorter than me. In, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Oh god. Disgusting. So yeah, all my other videos keep getting copyright strikes, even though I'm using royalty-free music. Oh, so annoying. So I've made some music. I think the music I put in here is going to be me own music that I've made using an app on me mobile phone, on me mobile. But oh wow, that belly's really coming out now. Look at that. Okay, right. So I've been doing skipping and some other little bits like stretches, yoga stuff, but clearly this bit, look at that, it's 100% going to be killing my back. So I've been having reduced myself to sort of 2,200 calories a day, and I've already lost 3 kilos in like a week or something like that. So it's good. It is working. It's doing what it's meant to be doing. I just need to skip probably a little bit more now on my calves are used to it. And maybe, well, I'll be doing core exercises every day for sure, just to try and keep on top of to reduce injury and stuff like that. This is a little wire one. trying to be all fancy. Oh, dude, that is horrendous looking at this. That is, that is so bad. Oh, my God. And actually, if you choose good food for your calories, which I have, I've written a list down, and luckily I can just eat the same thing all the time, it's pretty hard for me to get up to 2,000 calories. So I have like oats and some peanut butter in the morning. That's my biggest calorie meal, is the oats, the milk. And I have something like 50 grams of oats, 100 mils of milk, and then I have a teaspoon or a tablespoon, I can't remember, of peanut butter. I think that's about 600 calories. Then I have a wrap for lunch. I've got fish sticks, the tiniest sliver of cheese, an actual teaspoon of mayo. Then I have tomatoes, because you can have as many of them as you like, pretty much. And I have one of them. It takes me about an hour to feel really satisfied. And then I have, well, I've not actually had any egg, like an omelette for dinner. I think I did it once. And then I went away, but I still was well within my calories when I was away. And I was hungover for an entire day. It took me so long to get over. Oh man, the hangover was bad. I had like must have been the start of a migraine. But usually I have 2 paracetamol, 2 ibuprofen, and as much water as I can get in me before I go to bed. But we're up pretty late. Our back is playing up. I am not surprised. Brought a tap for me kitchen, and it's got a bit missing. B&Q, not going to go there ever again. My brother tells me it's rubbish. He's a plumber, so he's probably been there a few times to get stuff. Bit missing. I'm so annoyed. Got it back, got it out. Gave him a ring-a-ling-ding. Said, I think there's a bit missing here. Why did you go there? There's rubbish there. Yeah, well, what can you do? My God. I just keep looking at my face. That is horrendous. I need to do something other than just skipping. Yeah, that is so bad. I'm gonna get my kids to make me some music as well, for the background music. But so don't be mean. So I was going to go back now and take the tap back, but we have someone come to our house and they pay us. What is going on here? It's only been taken over by the skip, man. They pay us to get our swabs done, our COVID swabs. Got swabs coming out of the wazoo. That's handy, isn't it? They come. They phone us on the day, though. Are you free? No. What time are you going to be home? I'm late. Trust me, you'll be finished by then. Can you make it home 6:30? No. But today I can. So 6:30. Boom, boom, schwuggy. Get my swab done. Get to being skew. 130 quid, I think the tap was as well. I have a bit missing. 130 quid on a tap. I'm super tight as well. Never thought I'd be spending 130 quid on a tap. But, you know, it is what it is. I just noticed, look at the roof, like the wall in the background. One half's just like dirty and the other half's clean. I don't know if that's the brick they used or whether someone's cleaned it. And my socks, you'll see me wearing these socks pretty much all the time because I cannot stand the little knobble in my diabetic socks. They've got no seam in them. So I know I repeat myself, but I completely forget. I forget what I've said. I forget who I speak to. I think there's a little divot in the floor, like a little culvert. I don't know. And I'm trying to skip either side of that, trying to keep the rope in there. Not doing a good job. We were both really annoyed because we kept standing on the rope. So we were talking about a family member of mine who couldn't remember his the girl's husband's name, and he's American, right? The whole point is that he's American. And I was going to say this before, but I watch loads of people on YouTube all the time, and some of my favourite YouTubers are American, and they say the word like and kinda so many times. The things that I cannot stand people doing is they're like kinda, like I don't really kinda like, no, like, and then they creak, and then everything they say is like a question. Everything that they say is like a question. Let me think of something. So we'll say, like, are you alright? And I know this has been covered by a million people. This is old news, but... And it has like a rise and tone at the end. But even if they say that, rise and tone at the end. Rise and tone at the end. I'm going to go to the shop. I don't know. Are you going to the shop? Like, I don't know. You don't know, or you don't know? And I want to go. The reason I got a motorbike was because of the trains and how rubbish the trains are. And by the way, the trains are horrendous. And I want to go across America because you can hire whatever bike you want. And I wanted a nice fat comfy seat and just cruising across America. And I love the idea of America. Just the people, or not all of them, just just the ones that you see in here. They just seem to be, and 100% not talk about all Americans, but most of them, they just get on my nerves. And they're so basic. When they say, oh my god, oh my god. Like, did you know? Oh my god. I always say it, oh my god. If I, well, not take the mick out of people, but if I'm just showing that I'm not that serious about what someone's saying. Oh my god, you guys. It's so cool. It's so cool. Stupid people. But I have got a nice journey coming up on my murder bike. When is it? Not this weekend. I think next weekend. So I've got two this month, 2 weekends this month, 2 weekends next month. Going to, I don't actually know where it is, but it's for some extra work. Let's have a little look, find out where I'm going. What does this mean? Hampshire. I think it's about 2 hours from where I am. It's about 2 hours, which is alright. But what's really annoying, I had some motorbike gloves and they were really warm, nice and comfy schmumpy, and then one of the fingers was leaking. They was leaking, they was. So I took it back to the guy who I bought them from, and he said, "Oh, it's alright. We'll just send them off, and we'll just give you a brand new pair." They leaked again today. They're basically brand new. I say basically, they've been worn probably, I don't know, 20 times, and they're already leaking. But I brought a different pair anyway. But right, so Hampshire, 100 miles, hour and 55 minutes. If you do the speed limit, which obviously we all do. It's not a bad little journey. If anyone's been to Hampshire, where exactly am I going? Chinham, Newfound. Where is this? Basingstoke. Oh, Basingstoke. I'm going to Basingstoke. It's for work. It's for the NHS. Completely legal. Thank you very much. I'll be having 2 meters between me and any care. And anyone. But yeah, hotel. Paid for. Petrol. Paid for. Nice little inn. So, little pause in the video there. The COVID swab lady came, very lovely, and then I thought this tap that had something bleeding missing can be returned before 8 PM. Oh my god! So I had to get my motorbike gear on, and I put my jeans on, and I thought it's raining, so I put my overcoat, the big onesie on, and then I got there. I was actually annoyed. Got there. Said to the girl, "Do you know how annoying it is to buy this stupid tap?" There's 157 quid, by the way, for a tap. I mean, it's a fancy tap, but still. Fudge cakes. Anyway, said, "Do you know how annoying it is to go all this way, get this tap, come back," which we didn't go back. We went, got some food, some shopping, and then to find out it's got bits missing. She just went, "Do you want cash or do you want it back on your card?" Oh, alright. Can see you're interested. Anyway, found that tap on Screwfix, and it's got loads of rubbish reviews, so good job really, wasn't it? But I found out it was turd. Now I've got something in my throat. Alright, don't know if this audio is going to match up now, but anyway, Fatty's had enough of that rope. What's this, the wire one? So at work, just talking about all the PPE, personal protective equipment, that we've got to wear. And I mean, yeah, I'm working on the COVID wards, so you have to wear a lot of PPE, but we're not wearing as much as we wore on the first wave. So we had the surgical gown, and then we had a pair of surgical sterile gloves that were taped to the gown, and then we had to treat that as our skin, and then we had to wash our gloves and whatever like it was skin, and then put another pair of gloves on top of that. We all had masks that we didn't know whether they fit or not, and we had they're just an FFP3, that's like the grade of mask, and then they were the 3M brand, but we didn't know whether they fit, we didn't know whatever, and then when you breathed in and out through that, it would make your visor fog up, and then we had a hair net as well. And yeah, it's hot. It was very hot, you know, all them machines and that in a place that's not really designed for the patients that we were looking after. And I don't know, luckily I've got a respirator. I've got it's got filters and stuff like that. Mine's nice, but everyone else in the hospital has got different ones that aren't as comfortable. But I do get marks, but I think some people have their mask on way too tight out of fear, you know, and it's not, I've not had COVID as far as I know. I thought I'd had something because I was quite ill before it came over here. Coughing, just felt really bad and that, but it seems like the first wave, if you had it, like, you know, it wasn't just long COVID or just little coughs and stuff. You know, a lot of people got really ill, so. But I wear 2 scrub tops because it looks like I'm going to bust out of one. But if I wear the next size up, my chest hair hangs out, and everyone keeps commenting on my chest hair, for good or bad. And then, yeah, so I wear 2. That means I get an extra pocket space, which is handy. But then, so I have 2 scrub tops and the surgical gown, but we're allowed to roll up to our elbows, so we're just wearing different pairs of gloves in between patients like you're meant to, and just washing our hands. So I don't know if that's going to be better or worse, but that's what the hospital deemed to be better. And so I'm back on the same place. It's still hot, it's still sweaty, but I've got some nice, really, really nice comfy shoes that I got during the last one. They're called Tofflin, and I got they look like trainers, but they've got rubber laces, like not real laces, but they're so comfy. I had Crocs before and I was not a fan, but I don't think I had proper surgical Crocs with like the non-slip sole, but they didn't feel nice, whereas these ones are super comfy. And as I said about the socks, I just can't, my feet need to be comfortable. Usually everything has to be waterproof. Everything I own has got to be waterproof. Coats, shoes, even I wanted waterproof trousers, but not like horrible looking, you know, like salopettes or something. So my motorbike boots leaked. The new gloves leaked. My jacket leaked. Although I think the jacket leaked because I had the cuff going inside the glove when it was raining, so that could have been, that's normal, I suppose. But everything waterproof just seems to leak. It annoys the living crap out of me. Some stuff is really good at waterproof, but you just get more wet eventually on the inside from just normal perspiration than you would if you just didn't have it. But I suppose it's just about being warm, a warm wet, instead of just wet. I think I'm trying to go a bit quicker here. Try and burn off some of that fat. My shoulder was hurting. On the way back on my motorbike, on my murder bike, I noticed that my left hip seems to like drop down, like it's not in place, which then pulls on my shoulder, so trying to correct that at the moment. It's bad, you know, for your mental health even. Just something that's forever causing you pain. It's just not good. Oh yeah, I've got a big whip on my butt cheek on that one. But yeah, it's not good for your mental health. And I've suffered with mental health problems my whole life. And just having things that can increase your chances of just having a bad day. You know, you just want to get rid of them. So weird trying to like pick your hip up. It's just weird. You just feel, I don't know, might have one leg longer than the other for all I know. Should probably get that checked out. And the physio, so I've had physio going on. What, we can't get hold of you? Well, yeah, I know, because you only open Wednesdays. And if I'm working Wednesdays, how can I come to the physio? Well, can't you swap work days? No, sorry, I can't. No, I just can't swap days. Can't go to the physio. And then they're like, will you not come to the physio? Yes, because I can't make it, man. Bleeding plum, ain't ya? Oh well, you can only do what you can do. He doesn't do much anyway, he just presses on my back. I don't think he does anything. Might be better now he knows he's got the report. But, oh, I think it's just about being fat. It's about being a fatty. And losing weight. But yeah, so far today now, even in this is in the same recording, I had a wrap for breakfast. I think. Yeah, and then I had some pasta and meatballs. Small bowl, really small bowl. And I'm stuffed. I still feel stuffed. I'm sure that's all of it. Yeah, it is. I had some tiny little peas, like 10 peas, crusty peas, garlic peas they are, like a little snack. Oh, a lie, add an apple. Damn, going to hell for that one. Apple denier. Oh, he's a sweaty boy. Well, you will do being like that, won't you? Do you know the funny thing about that belly bouncing up down? I can't even feel it. What if I have all loose skin? Yummy! That beautiful loose skin. I had to leave some t-shirts at my cousin's house for when I visit. I've got too many. I've got so many t-shirts. So many t-shirts. People buy them for me and then I've just got to have them, haven't you? Not that I'm ungrateful. Oh gosh. Maybe I should get on the bike more rougher to turn. burn them calories. Alright, well this is it for my audio. Until next time. Not going to say anything too cheesy, you know. Just don't be a knob, I suppose. Ta-ra!